Hey, you guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been subscribing, helping to grow this family. We are on our way to a thousand subs. I am going to make a commentary on the Amber Rose Alexander Edwards situation, in which he actually admitted after she put her statement out to cheating on her, and he literally pulled no punches, and she did not either. I'm going to read her statement first, and then I am going to come back with my opinion about this terrible situation. And it's all the way sad, but I'm glad there was a lot of honesty leading up to the statement that came out on social media that Amber Rose put out herself. I thought it was very brave of her to do so. And here is her statement. I wish it was easy to fix him, but that's not for me to do. Now, just on that statement alone, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, you cannot come into a situation hoping to just fix somebody. People show you a lot of their colors when you meet them. I know some people good at covering it up. However, you can get a real sense of a person when you first meet them. So for her to say that she needed to fix him, that was the first red flag. But I'm going to keep reading. The pain cuts so deep, especially when children are involved. I believe she has one with him, and she has like an 8 or 9 year old child with Wiz Khalifa. I will always love him so much, but I know I can't heal him. Only he can do that. I knew I had to set myself free publicly, or I would have stayed forever, never receiving the love I craved and begged for. Tough choice because it hurts so bad, but I chose me. Now, I'm glad that she came out and said this, and I'm going to get into why later in this video. She also goes on to say, I didn't want to have to do this at all. I just wanted my family, my husband. There's only so many times I can ask a man to just be transparent, honest, and love me wholeheartedly. I don't know if I'll get the happy ending I wanted, but maybe I'll get the happy ending I deserve. Signed, Mova. Now, I have a lot to say about this, and I'm going to try to unpack this as best as I can. Okay, first of all, everybody know who Amber Rose is. She basically has this video girl type persona. She loves to show her body. She actually does this annual thought walk, you know, which in no way I'm not striking down feminism at all. But I'm going to have a couple of things to just put on the table just as a woman. And then I'm going to get into this hot mess sham marriage that she found herself in. First of all, Amber Rose is no angel. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be an angel, unquote, to have a man or have a husband. But honestly, when you're selling yourself on a persona and you're making money doing that persona, that man, in my opinion, probably came into this wanting to sample the goods per se. And this is just my opinion as a woman. The second issue I have with this is, now, I'm not striking feathers one way or the other, but I'm actually wondering if this were, say, 15 years ago, and Amber Rose was just getting into this industry, was all the men she may have been messing with actually single? I mean, is this a bit of karma coming back? I'm only saying you can only do this stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that she was engaged in as far as various things I've heard about. You can only do so much and be literally in the missed of being that it girl where you may be in and out of different places yourself every other weekend, where men seeking you may be disappearing on their wives. Okay? Now I'm just stating my opinion. Take that as far as you would like to. So, in turn of that, you go through this industry, you're known for being that girl. And then you get to a point in your life where it's like, okay, I can't do this no more. I want to settle down. Now I'm going to get into her marriage situation. And again, I'm not trying to crap on anybody's lifestyle. I'm not trying to sit up here and make her lifestyle look like, oh, you shouldn't have did that in the first place. Everybody has a different pathway on life. It is not up to me to judge what other people are doing. However, I believe wholeheartedly when you're dealing with a record executive, okay, you already know that there's a lot of women coming in and out of that office. You know, a Amber Rose type of person could have been walking in and out of that office 10, 15 years ago. What I'm saying is that about time you're ready to settle down, you realize, like, you know what, that lifestyle was not for me. You're in a different place than he is. He's still reaping the benefits of having people throw themselves at him the same way you may have been doing 10, 15 years ago. And the sad thing is, and like I said, I'm trying to balance this as much as possible. I am in no way just blaming her. But what I'm saying is, unless she literally will just date outside the industry, find a literally normal Joe Schmo that really does not care about what she used to engage in, I don't think she may actually ever be happy. Now, I at least will say this for this situation. I am glad that Alexander, pictured on the right, actually came out and honestly stood up as a man and stood in his crap and admitted that he did it. Now, he was caught with at least 12 women that Amber Rose know of, and they've been married for a few years now, so give or take 12 women, and I'm trying to be modest when I say this. He was statistically cheating on her every 2 to 3 months. And on top of that, you know, I'm not making any allegations. I'm just going to state statistical facts. You know, when you have multiple partners, and I'm sure people were throwing themselves at him in a manner where there could have been situations where no protection was used. There could have been situations where, you know, things could have been passed around. He could have passed it back to his wife. I'm just saying, things like this in general happen. I'm not saying that they did. All I'm saying is I'm talking like a female trying to give people knowledge. Amber Rose, I'm just going to say this. I am glad that she came to a place in her life where she's ready to try to find that happiness. I'm glad that he was man enough not to turn the situation into point fingers, I didn't do nothing. I'm glad he stood in his own thing as a man and was truthful, at least on that part. I wish them and their child all the best things in life going forward. They do have a baby together. And again, another situation where the child is going to be the only one that's going to suffer long term. However, I will say this. I hope that this, again, is a learning experience. It's hard to move yourself away from a reputation once that reputation is literally all you're known for. And I wish everybody the happiest of places, and I hope she do find her happy ending. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy your evening and be safe.